So I'm now hoping that you all have an event set up. And I'm just going to check with Paul. Paul, do I need to talk them through the dates and the whole setting up?
No.
So straight to the HTML.
That stuff is already available in simple there.
Perfect. So everybody is aware that we don't need to do this. We're just going to focus on our HTML and actually display of how our conference is going to look like. So this coding is already set up for you. It will be displayed on the Digital Champions group. So you'll be able to literally copy and paste it in. So this is your template. I've just shown you exactly how it's going to look. So now I'm going to try and talk you through elements, and then we will give you a crib sheet over the next couple of days with all this information in. So to talk you through HTML, at the top of the site, this section here, this links to what you call a style sheet. So all of the styles, like the buttons and everything else, are already coded and already programmed for you. But this section can't be removed. As soon as you remove it, you will lose all of your headings, all of your information on the buttons, any links will disappear. So it's very important that we keep that in at all times, which is why I put do not remove. As you can see, I've tried to put all these comments throughout. So this is the start of your event, and insert your banner image here. I'm hoping that you've all used some of the YM site before. So to upload your file and your image, you would upload it and you would put it in your relevant place. So events and how you're doing your filing in your resource manager, you would then upload it. So if I take this banner, let's assume that we've loaded this banner in, you would then click up here and you would take the link of where this is. You would literally copy it, and then this is where it gets tricky. But again, we will ensure that you have all of this information templated. You would take it from the speech marks right the way across and you would insert it in there. So that is how you insert the image. It's really important that we leave the class equals image responsive so that when people go to view on an iPad or a mobile device, then that image will resize accordingly. So you never have to worry what people are actually showing or looking at it on. At a future date, Gus is going to talk you through exactly the metadata so that when it's searched on Google Analytics, it will come up. So we will start to add extra bits to this training as we go through. So this is your banner image. You then have the start of your buttons. So as you can see, hopefully everybody's quite okay with this. You can see CILIP orange button. You then have an href, so this is like home and program. And if you remember earlier, I have already linked all of these straight so that literally people can click on the button and they will be taken to the relevant place in the page. So you don't have to do anything with these unless you don't want to display exhibited details. Then literally you can just highlight it and delete that. And all the buttons will absolutely reformat in the right place. As we scroll down, your next bit is to, so we need to at some stage add your registration URL here, but we will come back to that in a bit, so at the end. So I recommend this section is always done at the end, your book now button. As we scroll down, you can now see that we're going to go into description and heading of your event with dates. You can literally highlight in between your H tags here, and you can put in, let's have some drinks. So you can put the information, then you could have a subheading here. Perhaps you want to put the date. Not that I have any idea what the date is. So it's very important. These are all tagged correctly for you, and so hopefully you will be able to clearly see where you need to actually add the information. And then description of the event, you can literally type away as much information as you want to here, and literally you can add as much, any information. So this is as much as information you would like to share about your event. Just as a little note, if you have a P, that starts a new paragraph. If you want to end that paragraph, you literally make sure you copy that and you put the slash, the backward slash will end. If you just want to do a line break, you use this BR, which is a line break. So I'm sure once you start to look at the code, you will start to understand exactly where to head. And again, will be written up so that you can see just those few simple HTML codes that will actually really help in the long run.